Hello and welcome to another Boogie Bow. How to play something, playing tens. What are tenths? Well, I'm sure you come across this in probably a lesson or two that someone was given, and well, they're hard to do. I never hardly do them because I'm not that good at stretching my little hands. So we're going to show you. But first, this is an 8-measure song, and the little pinky on each measure goes down. So it's kind of like a walking bass line of a bit. There's 7 and 8. So let's look at those chords for a second. We'll switch views here and turn this off so you can see the whole thing. Now, what we have is a C chord. We're in the key of C, and that's your 1 chord, right? I have that listed up here. 1, 5, the G, the 6, A minor, back to the 3, then to the 4. We go back to the 1. Then we go to 2, right? And then finally over here to the 5 chord, which leads us back to 1 again. So finale songwriter, which I got up here, it can play music. So let's listen for a second. So that's the song, and you can see again, if you start looking here, the first note is a C, and the next note here is a B, even though we're on the G chord. Okay, then this works out, we're on the A, and for E minor, we start here with the G, but we do play this E here. And so you want to look at those notes a little bit, and you'll see that they're all part of the triad for that chord. Yeah. But we get that 10th sound, again, by reaching way up and playing the 10th. If this is a C, that's 8, 9, 10 to E. So for C, we're going. So that's the first measure. Right? Now you notice where this middle finger is. It is between the keys, because if I keep it down here, it is really hard to twist that hand, but the moment I got it up there, it's natural. So that's where I have to play it to reach a 10. So that's the little trick. Now for G, for this B here, right? I'm hitting that B, but I'm hitting the G. I might use that first finger. It's going to be a little easier maybe for me. So that's what you need to do. You need to practice first measure and practice the second measure. Then this next measure, A. And the E minor. Well, that's a little strange. I did it wrong. Here we go. So that's E minor. Now let's look at F. What are we doing for F? Again, there's the A way up there. 8, 9, 10. And for C, what do we do for C? We're doing E, C, G. So I'm using that middle or first finger. Finally D. Then the last measure is a G again. So those are the notes on the left hand. So I'm going to turn this view off just so you can see the score. Because I showed you what how I'm reaching across there. And I'll turn on a drum track. I'm at 100 beats. It's kind of a pop beat. I'm gonna start out with a C chord and go down to G, an A minor, E minor, then the F, finally the C, D minor, G. So that's pretty easy in some respects. Once you kind of know the score, you can sit there and play that. So it takes a while to memorize, for sure. And this is kind of fun to play once you start to solo. And by solo, I mean any note, any white note at least, it's going to sound pretty nice. Because we're in the key of C, and that's why piano people like the key of C. So let's just play that left hand chords, notes, I mean. So that was a little demo of what you can do in the right hand. It wasn't a very good demo, was it? But I think you should have the idea again. Again, the score, we'll look at quick again. Your 1 chord, 5 chord, 6 chord, 3 chord, 4 chord, 1 chord. And that seems like a lot, but really, you got that simple thing to do with your pinky in the left hand, going down consecutive notes. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time on another How to Play Something. Yep.